legitimate Ukraine in 2014. Tell us about your plans for nuclear war with Russia. Stop provoking nuclear war with Russia. You're going to kill us in nuclear war. Russia's the enemy. Russia is not the enemy. Stop getting us into nuclear war with Russia. No nuclear war. Victorian new independence overthrow.
Mr. President, there's more people that are going to get hurt if we go into nuclear war. Right now, we're on the verge of nuclear war thanks to what you did in Ukraine in 2014. Why won't you tell the truth about what you did to overthrow Ukraine in 2014? Will you tell the truth? Will you tell the truth?
There is a process that we set up in our democracy.
Yeah, but we're on the verge of nuclear war. Do you care about the lives of your supporters? Will you tell the truth before the world walks into world war? The coup of 2014 is on your doorstep. You were the one that allowed Do you respect the lives of your own supporters? Will you tell the truth to us, or will you give back your peace prize?
Hey, Jimmy. Good to see you're in well as well. And yes, this is kind of trippy. And when you brought up the Matrix, you reminded me of how even Cy Lawson of the Political Matrix just got his Matrix background. I saw that last week. And that also made me think of the fact that I was at Walmart today and I forgot to buy a sheet set for a green so I could have a background as well. But let's jump ahead. Bro, they talking about death of all of them and they just boo him? Make it make sense. This is very, very infuriating to see a group of people just shout down a absolutely valid question. And one that should be of serious focus. Not this grandstanding for rigged elections. That what he's really there for. Exactly. Good seeing you, Leah. Yes, he needed it too. He needed it about as much as anyone. Since y'all have to remember that this Maiden Coup took place under his presidency. It was he was the one who actually, if it wasn't for other thing, he could have been the one to push this along, this conflict over even further than when it happened. You can tell the shitlibs that showed up to fawn over Obama don't like their propaganda interrupted. Yes, that is right there the very frustrating essence of this, and why there needs to be far more people. I mean, I do like the strategy that they're at least making sure there's a minimum of 2 people who try this, but I think their group needs to be a bit bigger. Like when you go to big events like this, they need to be spread out and be at least 10 to 15 deep. Because what we do notice is when there's too many of us asking the same questions, we become much harder to stop. And when it comes to an event like this, it's easier to get them stopped when it's like two people. When it's like when it's like those small town halls with like 30 people, then yeah, it's not going to be two people's fine for that. But you need a few more when it's an event of this size. I mean, I think it looked like a good 500 to 700 people in that crowd. Then the fact that you have so many people booing, telling these two people to shut up when there's, in fact, not enough people trying to ask these questions. Jimmy, I get so mad when I read history and people we beat up for being anti-war. I hope we changed. And the sad part is, it's getting worse at this time. I mean, at least with if this was taking place in like Europe, I'm pretty sure that plenty of European countries, there at least be more people who like be supportive of this. But this is why I say the United States is absolutely among the last of the NATO countries where a big uprising would happen. Kelly agreed. There needs to be more people, frankly. I would worry about Obama's Secret Service taking you out back and beating the hell out of you. Yes, and I hope this strategy gets taken into future consideration, because even though it'd be good to spread the voices out, you also need like a couple of the main voices to be surrounded by more of their people as well, and like chain up to block out other people. That would be another part of the strategy to make this more effective going forward. But Barack Obama, he wants to talk about civility. He has the audacity to talk about that when he added 7 more wars in his 2 terms. And he wants to pull a civility card out on you. Oh, do you get to interrupt people like that in the workplace? Yes, your workplace, it's perfectly valid for people to interrupt you when there's important things, like the pressing issue of potential nuclear danger. I haven't seen this part. See, this is how it looked on CNN earlier this afternoon.
Crazy allegations about them. That creates a dangerous climate. And if elected officials don't do more to explicitly reject that kind of rhetoric, if they tacitly support it or encourage their supporters to stand up outside voting places armed with guns and dressed in tactical gear, more people can get hurt. And we're going to be violating the basic spirit of this country. Yes. So, sir, come on. But this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I mean, we're having a conversation. Come on. Sir. I'm not. Sir. Come on. Sir, this is what I'm saying. Look, there is a process that we set up in our democracy. Right now, I'm talking. You'll have a chance to talk sometime soon. You don't have to interrupt each other.
Oh yeah, the process of democracy, by the way, which you know, where we get to support fascist countries like the Ukraine, and we pretend like we're a democracy while the United States is also a very fascist country. And that even when you attack a country which is similar to that, which isn't exactly socialist either, that's still, they're considered more fascist. Make it make sense.
It's not a good way to do business. You wouldn't do that at a workplace. You wouldn't just interrupt people in the middle of a conversation. It's not how we do things. And this is part of the point that I want to make. Just basic civility and courtesy works. And that's
Weird, except for the fact that I haven't heard that being tried much to, end this conflict, because we know that people like Barack Obama, who ordered drone strikes, which killed people in weddings, at schools, and parks, he surely knows a thing about civility, doesn't he?
what we want to try to encourage. So, listen, that's okay. No. Wait. Quiet down. Look, listen. Hey, hold up. Hold on a minute. Listen, everybody. Hey, y'all up there, pay attention.
And this is the sad part here of what happens when people legitimately believe that the biggest scandal of the Obama presidency was the fact that he wore a tan suit once. I will not have conversation. You just listen to me and STFU people. That's exactly what was happening in an open space where they don't want you to be able to challenge it. If they answer questions, they only want it to be pre-approved ones, where they are prepared and know how to answer them. Oh hell, stop his speech to allow the chicken to paint the hiccup, But someone makes a valid statement and he can't be interrupted. Wow. That point right there, exactly. And the Dems thought Obama was their secret weapon. People are on to what's happening. Yes, that right there is very true. If Obama was this superhero that was the way to win elections and midterms, then he wouldn't be out here speaking. Kelly, Obama's drone strikes equal 95% civilian casualty rate. But yeah, let's be civil. See, he does not have any room to talk civility when he is complicit to all the wars that were added under his time when he was president. Just like he is nowhere near an authority to be able to talk about democracy and how he tells you anytime something bad happens, the only way to fight it is with your vote. And with the way Barack Obama talks about voting, it's like telling someone to bring a paper to a gunfight. And we know how well using even just an knife would work.